the wing, Wiggins over Miller. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 5-point Hornets lead.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Weber with a screen on Paul. Miller outside. From deep. That shot misses. Hornets leading by 5. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Guarded by Weber, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Miller outside. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wiggins passes to Paul. Back to Wiggins. And here is Paul. 11 points in the game. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half. The 76ers trail by 7. Miller outside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Exum. Outside, Bagley. Back to Wiggins. And here is Paul. Charlotte moving the ball around. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Weber pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Miller. Outside Williams. Back to Miller. Williams with the ball. Still yet to score. No coverage that time. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Paul for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Wiggins outside. Launches it. Rebound by Williams.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
To the middle for the lead. And it's good on the way in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Hyder's checked in for Exum. Johnson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Bounce pass from Paul. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Miller outside. No good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Nails the baby hook. He's got 6.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Williams. No scoring in this one. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Ryder. The Hornets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. A three-pointer, Wiggins makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And until he cools off, I keep the ball in his hand.
Now here's Williams. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's good. Another from three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Bagley with a screen on Williams. Wiggins surveying the floor. Back to Paul. Pass to Ryder. Bagley with a screen on Johnson. Ryder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miller, the pass to Williams. And stolen by Wiggins. He can't get it to go. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Derek Lively. Okongwu is out there with Hedo Turkoglu. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Williams at the point.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Back to Paul. Price, right side. Williams sets a screen for Price. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. The 76ers shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. Pass to Lively. Now here's Williams. Okongwu kicks to Turkoglu. Lively a screen on Williams. From deep, Turkoglu. Charlotte shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Back to Exum. Okongwu against Williams. Pass to Paul. The three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low to take the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And both free throws good for Lively. Here's Price. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From downtown, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 6 assists in the game. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And the basket by Turkoglu.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Price missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Price outside. The dive for the ball. Price can't get that one to fall.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
That's the ball. Hope the run. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half. Always surveying the floor. Williams with that veteran-like vision there.
Hornets trail by 5. Price outside. Back to Exum. Williams passes to Exum. Oh, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Outside Williams. From deep, Turkoglu. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Hornets. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Price. Philadelphia also making some changes. Weber comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Brandon Miller in for Hedo Turkoglu. For Charlotte, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Outside Wiggins shoots the 3. The 3 goes down.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now Miller from deep. Does not go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wiggins fires. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Here's Miller. Fires the 3. Not that time. It won't go. Ball outside. Now Wiggins. 2 minutes remaining. Bagley with a screen on Miller. Ball outside. Can't tie it up. That one's no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The lead is 2. Now DiVincenzo. There's a good screen. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Oh! He's off from 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Defended by Paul. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, you can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Double team on Williams. Here's Miller. And taken away by Paul.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
It's in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And the young guard Williams is an exceptional talent, an explosive player who plays with a lot of energy.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Wiggins. Miller there for the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. And the Hornets call time here. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And that one drops. All right, here's Williams, and that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Williams, 2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Outside Wiggins for 3, and it's off. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Marvin Bagley III. Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Williams taking 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him.
We'll trade leadership.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. That'll
Starting at center, 7 feet 7 inches. Number 70.
Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are 2 of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A. You know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. We've got Zach LaVine. He's out there with Topic, and it's flagged in at the small forward position. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside LaVine, beyond the arc, and he buries his first look.
Well, they know LaVine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
Out to the right wing. Jackson the screen, and here's Owens outside. The rebound by Bosch. Here's Topic. About a minute into this first quarter. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Pass to Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. The three. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Outside Carter. Pass to Owens. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Topic for 3. Doesn't go for him.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Here's Sharp. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Pass to Owens. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Takes a three. Stolen. Here's Flag. Owens grabs the board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Sharp. Jackson with a screen on Levine. Three-pointer Sharp. It's stolen away. Stolen by Carter. Fires the three, and he buries his first look.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Risache, he's checked in for Boston. Shireman comes in for Carter. Phoenix also changing it up. Robinson comes in for Levine. Dimon comes in for Topic. And it's Flag missing. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Shireman. Back to Risache. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Robinson. Here's Bosch. He's scoreless. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Pass to Risache. There's a minute 59 left in the first. Jackson, the screen. Here's Shireman. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Flag. Pass to Dimon. Over to the left wing. Takes the three. And Flag with a three.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Celtics trail by 3. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Knocks down the triple.
I love how competitive this kid Risache is, coming right back with his own triple.
Pass to Flag. Lets the three fly. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Phoenix making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. The Celtics shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Okoro outside. Back to Carter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Risache. The three is up. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson finds Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Okay, Zach LaVine, another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
Outside Carter. Pass to Okoro. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top, up by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
We got Jsk and it's Shireman in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Robinson passes to Wolf. Here's Levine. Boston pulls it in.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists, but last year I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Phoenix making a switch here. Topic is checked in. Pass to Owens. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Shireman from the arc. It's rebounded by Levine.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Anthony. Here's Wolf. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Anthony outside. Pass to Levine. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Jsk. Celtics trail by 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Guys, back over to you.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Anthony up top. Pass to Topic. And here's Levine. From deep three-point land. Boston pulls it in.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Now here's Carter. Here's Shireman. Owens way outside. Boozer grabs the board. The Suns lead by 5. Pass to Topic. Back to Levine. Three-pointer, Anthony. No good that time. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Murray finds Carter. The 3 from Jsk. Drops in the 3. Jsk's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's what Jsk is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
And Boston with some changes. Jackson comes in for Murray. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Carter. To the right side. Here's Bosch. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Here's Reed. Jsk with some nice D.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
Pulls up. He nails it, and we're tied. Jsk's got 5 points in the quarter. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Here's Shireman. Yet to see a basket from behind the arc. Jsk, no good. The Suns lead by 3. Pass to Dimon. And here's Flag outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Shireman, outside Rizachet. Drills it from deep. He's got 11.
Well, that's his third triple of the game and his second in this quarter. He is heating up.
Pass to Flag, lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jackson. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. There's a screen, outside Rizachet. And Boston again with the bucket.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Here's Dimon. And here's Flag outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shireman on the wing. Rizachet. There's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
The Suns trailing. 54 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Dimon. No points so far. Pass to Topic. Here's Dimon. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's Flag outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Here's Bosch. They need this. Hits a 3-pointer. Bosch has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Phoenix out in front, up 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's, and this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
In a game this close, you want to attack the paint.
And that'll do it for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Zachary Rizachet displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan on 5. Topic out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Flag, and it's Bosch in at the power forward position. Here's Owens. The rebound by Bosch.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Owens from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
To the wing, right side. Wide open look. And Bosch gets it to go. Bosch has got 7 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Sharp to end the run. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Pass to Bosch. 3-pointer. No good. Celtics trail by 8. Jackson, right side. Out to the right wing. Here's Owens. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Here's Topic. Back to Levine. 3-pointer. The 3-pointer is good from Levine.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Boston. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. In the third spot, the Suns.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
Pass to Sharp. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Sharp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Here's Levine for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
Right wing. Jackson, the screen. Owens, the pass to Carter. Pass to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Boston. This one for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Tuesday, they head out on the road to face the Golden State Warriors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Carter. Pass to Sharp. And here's Jackson. Poke loose. In transition. Here's Bosch. Lays it up and banks it in. Bosch has got his third basket on the night right there. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Out to the right wing. Here's Topic. Pass to Flagg. Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's Flagg. Fires for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And the Celtics making a change here. Risache's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Topic. Jackson with a screen on Anthony. The 3 from Risache. Boston again missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Anthony with it. Still no points. Outside Levine. The three ball. Sinks it from distance.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Back to Carter. Pass to Rizache. From downtown. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. From 9 feet. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Rizache is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Here's Bosch. 12 points for him.
Hey, yo, right here.
And here's Flag outside. That shot off. Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Suns. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama.
Switch! Rebound! Rebound! Screen! Step out! Switch! Step out! I got shot! Pick coming! Pick coming! Screen! Shot! Oh, pick! Here we go. Got you, pal. Good. Switch! Shooter, no! Go! Go over it! Crash that ball, man. Watch the screen! Shooter, no! I got your help side! Get them! Ball! Get there! Buckets!
Don't wait for me. If you see it...
Who's got cold? Oh, get some!
Come on, fellas! What?